McFarland last week on Monday Night Football. He said that Kelce was the best tight end in the league.
What?
Michael Irvin and Rodney Harrison have since co-signed that sentiment.
I don't know what these guys are doing.
Willie, you just saw Gronk last week in Foxborough.
He's gonna be mad.
Do you think he might be mad? Do you think he might feel like he has something to prove this week?
Absolutely. I think there's a competition boiling right now, and I know he is geeked to get ready and get to this game because he's been hearing all the comparisons. But when you watch Kelce on tape versus Gronk, it's a little bit different. I've watched tape of Kelce, and you see plays right here. He is uncovered. There's nobody jamming. There's nobody in his face. He has free reign into the secondary, and he makes these throws. David, here it is again. Why don't you cover this man? Why don't you try to jam him? Why don't you let him off the ball? There's several games we've watched this year of Gronk, okay? Yep. And here's one. We'll show Gronk right now. He's playing against the Denver Broncos. It's double coverage off the line. It's double coverage in the end zone. Yeah. He played against Jacksonville. They did a vice technique.
It was like a gunner, like he's on punt team.
There's all that. Yeah. So I know Kelce is good. I have a lot of respect for him. He is 1-2. But when it comes to Gronk, he's a different animal, especially in the blocking game.
I'm with him. I mean, they put so much. They just load up to stop Gronkowski. So, I mean, Travis is a good tight end, but Gronk gets a ton of attention on that football team.
He gets a lot of attention, might get even more this week if Chris Hogan isn't able to play. The wide receiver non-participant today dealing with the thigh injury, so that might be one weapon off the board for them. As for the Chiefs, who have tons of weapons everywhere, do the Patriots have the guys to slow them down?
I think they
Will they double Kelce? Well,
I think what happens a lot, and this has happened to the Patriots a lot because they were so explosive, teams would come out and say, you know what, we got to run the ball, we got to keep them off the field. I think the Patriots have to pull a Patriot on these guys. Like, Pat Mahomes has so many weapons. You take Sony Michel and you run him straight at the Kansas City Chiefs. They struggle in run defense. They struggle in run defense, and Sony Michel has slowly been steadily gaining some speed, looked healthy last week, had a tremendous football game. So I expect a ton of Sony Michel and put some pressure on these guys as far as the Chiefs. Make each time they go out there, make it count. Make them execute on third down. Make them drive the length of the football field. Don't give up big plays. Squeeze the pocket. Keep Pat Mahomes from escaping to his right. Although he has a left-handed pass, he can escape to the right a lot more efficiently. So keep him from doing that, squeeze the pocket, and run the football, and you got a chance.